students. I am Teacher Beth and I am here to teach you lessons in mathematics. For today's lesson, our topic is about sequence. We have two objectives that we should attain at the end of the lesson. First, we have to be able to generate pattern. Second, to define and illustrate a sequence. To start our lesson, I have here a set of illustrations or figures, and then let's try to observe. I will be giving you 30 seconds to observe the figures or illustrations and try to identify the next figure. Time's up! What have you observed in the given illustrations or figures? Yes, that is correct. It follows a pattern. Let's have the first set of figures. You have triangle, triangle, circle, square, triangle, triangle, circle, square. So what do you think is the next figure? Triangle. Very good. How about in the next illustration? What is the pattern? Yes, that is correct. The colors of the banners. We have green, blue, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, red, orange, and yellow. So what would be the next color of the banner? Yes, very good. Based on the pattern, the next color would be green. Let's try to look at this set of numbers. 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10. What do you think is the next number? What have you observed? Is there a pattern? Yes, that is correct. You obtain the next number by adding 2 to the previous term. So it follows that to get the next term, we have to add 2 to 10, and that would be 12. So the next number in the set of numbers is 12. These sets of illustrations are examples of a sequence. So what is a sequence? A sequence is a set of numbers written in a specific order. These are the examples. 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10. Another 50, 40, 30, 20, and 10. Each number in a sequence is called a term. So the numbers 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10 are terms, as well as 50, 40, 30, 20, and 10. These terms are formed according to some fixed rule or property. For the first example, the rule is we have to add 2 to the previous number to get the next term. While in the second example, the rule is we have to subtract 10 from the previous number to get the next term. These terms are arranged as the first term, second term, third term, fourth term, fifth term, and so on. In symbol, it can be written as A sub 1, A sub 2, A sub 3, A sub 4, A sub 5. So let's have our first example. The first term, or A sub 1, is 2. A sub 2, or the second term, is 4. A sub 3, or the third term, is 6. A sub 4, or the fourth term, is 8. And A sub 5, or the fifth term, is 10. There are two types of sequence: the finite sequence and the infinite sequence. Let's differentiate the two. A finite sequence is a sequence with a definite number of terms. The first and the last terms are identified. While in an infinite sequence, it is a sequence with no definite number of terms. It is usually denoted by 3 dots, or what we call ellipses. To deepen your understanding, let's have some examples. Let's have the first one. 1, 3, 9, 27, and 81. What is the pattern in this set of numbers? Very good. We multiply the previous term by 3 to get the next term. So we have the first term, 1, multiplied by 3 is equal to 3. 3 multiplied by 3 is equal to 9. 9 times 3 is equal to 27. 27 multiplied by 3 is equal to 81. Is it a finite or an infinite sequence? That is correct. It is a finite sequence. We have the first and the last term. The first term, or a sub 1, as 1, and the last term, or a sub 5, is 81. Another example, 48, 24, 12, 6, and 3. Can you identify the pattern? Very good. To get the next term, you have to divide the previous term by 2. So the first term is 48 divided by 2 is equal to 24. 24 divided by 2 is equal to 12. 12 divided by 2 is equal to 6. 6 divided by 2 is equal to 3. What do you think is the next term? 3 halves. Very good. Is it a finite or an infinite sequence? An infinite sequence. That is correct. 48, 24, 12, 6, 3, and so on. The 3 dots or ellipses in the sequence tells us that the sequence continues infinitely. Okay, let's have some real-life application of sequence. Miss Jersine is planning to buy a laptop for her online class. To prepare for this, she is thinking of saving 1,700 every month, starting next month. She has already saved 5,000 pesos for this purpose. How much will Miss Jersine has saved after 2 months, 3 months, 5 months, 7 months? Based on the given data, Miss Jersine already saved 5,000 pesos. So that would be our first term. A sub 1 is equal to 5,000 pesos. Then, she's thinking of saving 1,700 pesos every month. Therefore, that would be the rule. We have to add 1,700 pesos every month. So, for the second month, we have 5,000 pesos plus 1,700 pesos, so that would be 6,700 pesos. For the second month, her savings would be 6,700 pesos. For the third month, 6,700 pesos plus 1,700 pesos is equal to 8,400 pesos. For the fourth month, 8,400 pesos plus 1,700 pesos. So that would be 10,100. Let's summarize our answer using the table below. For the first row, we have the number of months. While on the second row, it is the amount of savings. How much is Miss Jersine's savings after 7 months? So, looking at the table, for the first month, you have 5,000. Second month, 6,700. Third month, 8,400. Fourth month, 10,100. Next, 11,800 pesos. For the 6th month, 13,500. And finally, for the 7th month, you have 13,500 plus 1,700 would be 15,200. Very good. Let's have a recap on our discussion. What is a sequence? Okay, a sequence is a set of numbers written in a specific order. Each number in a sequence is called a term. So these terms are formed according to some fixed rule or property. What are the two types of sequence? Differentiate the two. So there are two types of sequence. The finite sequence and the infinite sequence. Finite sequence is a sequence that you have a first term and the last term. While an infinite sequence is a sequence with no definite number of terms. It is usually denoted by 3 dots or what we call ellipses. So that would be the end of our discussion for today. I hope you have learned a lot from me. Till our next discussion, goodbye! Stay safe, everyone! Mwah.